Gonna get rid of one of my minions. I feel like my hand is too minion heavy, and I don't have enough interruption for like things like a muster for battle or a lot of 2/1s, like a swipe or something. I'm not sure how many minions I should keep, because with the wild growth, I should at least keep one of my minions. It's mulligan both my other minions here, because I have a lot of 5-drops. It's actually very easy for me to hit a 5-drop early, just because I have 5-5-drops, whereas I only have, like, I have less 4-drops. And they're not all usable early like Keeper, so... This can get out of control if I'm going to pass here Wild Growth into Shredder and save my coin. I feel like maybe it's better just to coin Hero Power here instead of coin Wild Growth. It makes more sense. And then I can Wild Growth and Shredder. If I coin Wild Growth with Hero Power in 3, it's the same thing, except I'm taking one more hit of Leopard Gnome. And there shouldn't be anything better to Hero Power than Leopard Gnome, since 2/1 is about as bad as it can possibly get for 1 health minion.
I must safeguard the land.
What happened to my screenshot? I just feel like this is not right at all. Wow, the top
I must
thanks.
safeguard the land. Feel nature's wrath.
The Hobgoblins. Okay, so it's basically between the Shredder here and the Savage Roar and Shade. The problem with Savage Roar Shade is that I'm so weak to Consecrate. If I get to play 2 cards in it, it's a more stronger move. I like the Savage Roar. It's actually too important to clear as much things I possibly can. So.
Time waits for no one. Nox for the wild.
Nature's wrath.
I could have kept like a 2/2 here and Suicidal Keeper. That doesn't matter enough for Consecrate anyway, so it's the same thing. I just need to take board control immediately, like I can't leave that much power, just using Savage for there's removal. Needed some taunts or swipe. Dr. Boom might just do, I guess, just to try to fight his board through, like, sheer power. I'm gonna take out some of the small minions, annoying minions against Boombots, the 1/2s. This is annoying as well, but it was harder to take out. I could have taken out this guy. I would have taken out one more attack power, since 2 2/1s do 2 damage and this does 3 damage. So it's like slightly safer in the sense that I take out 1 more power, but it's I need to fight for board control a little bit more than the damage right now. It's just 1 damage, so allows me to clear up Boombots much easier. Not too worried about losing the 7 damage if I have to. I should clear the board here though. I think I should attack this first. Give myself the most targets. Play around Divine Favor too, playing out as many things as possible. And this does more damage than, like, this is 8 damage, like, next turn anyways. Rag is, I guess, 8 more damage because of charge, but the problem is, like, if you play Rag first, then these don't do the 8 damage next turn. So it's, I'm like thinking ahead one turn where you play your slow minions first, then you play your fast minion. I guess that, since I have 2 chargers, so it's a little bit different. Since I can play one and then play the other, and then just kill him, I guess. 1 turn faster, maybe.
the wild.
I don't think he has a lot of burn, by the way he played. He didn't even go face with this True Silver. Maybe I should have just played around Leroy, though, just to be safe, and hero power face here, and then trade into 4-3. But I'd be surprised because he didn't use his True Silver to go face and traded. It seems like he feels like he has to have board control this game to win. Like, I don't think he has a lot of chargers. That means it's a Hobgoblin deck, and not a not the other version, like the Wolf Rider version, maybe. Keeper for sure. Keep against Warlock. Wrath, I guess I'm keeping as well. I find it pretty hard to make like a new concept for self-made decks. It's at the end of this, what's it called? The cycle. Since this is like... Basically, we're waiting for the grand tournament, so... It's like the ladder's staling out at the end. Or the decks are staling out right before. I mean, at the end of like a cycle's life cycle or whatever, it's usually that's what happens.
Why do you call?
I have two options here with Wrath. One is to Wrath this into a 4-1 and then Keeper it. And the second option is to Shredder next turn and probably play the Wrath in the 1-3. I think I like this a little bit better. Just because Keeper is very valuable against Druid, or sorry, against Zoo, so... And also then I'd have a 2-4 against the Voidwalker where I can't kill the next minions that come. It'll take 2 turns. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to just be weak to Defender Vargas. Even if I was Force Natured here, I would still be weak to Defender Vargas, so... This is going to have to be somewhat of a race, I feel. I can't keep trading everything forever. I'm going to play this first before trading here. In case of both Lorewalker Cho and any minion that would make Dark Moon cost more mana, like Mana Wraith, and the one that makes Battle Cries cost more. It's a little weak to Doomsayer. But I mean, Doomsayer doesn't proc until I start my turn, so... I'd still have to play something if I play Doomsayer, if I get a Doomsayer.
Summon me.
I have 10 plus another, say, 10.
I must safeguard.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
The difference between, say, Druid and Keeper on this guy is basically like, if I play Druid, I'm weaker to an Owl. It was like an 8-7. This way I get to shrink it by like 5 attack, which is almost the same as the Druid 6 health, and get 1 more hero power. It's different though, because you might have to overkill a Druid like so it might not do 8. There's like different things basically. If my Wall Growth allowed me to combo next turn, I definitely would have done it, but I would still have 8 mana on Wall Growth and not 9, so...
Why do you call?
At least this trade here, it's good.
waits for no one.
I must safeguard the land. Nature's wrath.
For the wild.
I couldn't decide exactly what's the best here. I wouldn't even be super opposed to just Savage Roaring. It would basically still clear his board, Savage Roaring Keeper. I would get in a little bit more life because of the Mistress of Pain, and I would kill the extra 1/1, but then I waste a Savage Roar. Not really waste, it's just, the issue is I don't really have a BGH and things like that, and Zoo can play gigantic minions still, like potentially you can go really big and play things like Dr. Boom, and I might need the Savage Roar to get through like that, or maybe to race at that point. Another option I have is Force Nature. That might have been the best, but I guess kind of ran out of time thinking. It wasn't that clean, and I also don't get to develop my second Keeper of the Grove that way. But if I Force Nature, I can play Druid Claw and Savage Roar on turn 8. 8 plus 8, 16 damage. Okay, I'm just gonna play some taunt mode.
Where shall I strike?
Feel nature's wrath.
For the wild.
There's not a delay on today.
Your play. Suffer.
Nature's wrath.
Let the hunt begin. I must protect.
This is a really good hand. Against Hunter, there's no such thing as a too fast of a hand. So I actually haven't been so excited for expansion in a long time, Grand Tournament, just because I really like Inspire, and this is like I'm not actually having too great of a time in Hearthstone right now, so combo meta. This is like not my meta right now. GOG was like my thing. GOG was like super good for me, and then after BlackRock came out, it's been bad for me as far as like the type of game it is. I think I was doing a lot better in tournaments in GOG as well before BlackRock, and I think Inspire is going to be good for me again. So. Yeah, my sub is broken. Oops. Thanks for resubbing, Dutch Catfish.
Put this apple on your head.
Welcome back. Here's a crow fist. I actually forgot to fix it. I said I was gonna fix it over the weekend, I just totally blanked out.
Nox Ramus is on.
I almost felt like I could have just coined out the Shredder and then played Venerate Wrath, but playing the Shade earlier makes a little bit more sense as well. This is kind of weaker to the Shredder on turn 4, but I'm not sure. It's like, maybe it's fine. Gonna actually take this game to a race because mid-range Hunter is actually not that fast, and I'm gonna be weak to Eaglehorn anyways with the Shredder, even if I keep this stealth, and then he doesn't develop a 5-drop as well. He actually had a trade. I actually agree with this decision. Like, I felt like there's no way he was going to win that race with me having a 1-turn lead and 2 minion lead, like 1 mid-range minion over him. It's kind of annoying. Maybe go face, but Snow Chugger, it's weird because if he attacks like this and trades like this with the Chugger, that seems kind of weird, but then I'm frozen, I can't play Ancient Allure. Like, I want Hero Power, the 5-1. I would still play Ancient Allure, but
shall I strike?
The chugger was pretty brutal there. And I can't really trade both, and I can't hero power this either. That makes my rag really bad. Oh man. Ooh, swipe. Lore Walker chose worse for me than spell power, so I'm gonna do this first. Just because spell power is fairly irrelevant there, as far as getting extra spell power. I could have cleared the whole board, killed the spider, but at the cost of hero powering his tiger. Maybe it makes sense because I have 4-1. I think that's a lot of damage though. If I play Ancient Lord, strong combo and race him, get him to 23 this turn, and then threaten combo next turn. If I play Rag, it's to play a control game and use the Ancient Lord to heal and hope that it hits it. I think Lara's better.
For the wild.
I didn't draw into any of the combo cards.
I let the dogs out.
I'm on a spell power swipe draw, I think. Actually, I'm not even sure that saves to me, because these are 3.
I concede.
I got 2 Ancient Watcher. I missed the times when I was a part of the team. Frown face. Oh, I miss you too, Ancient Watcher. I like that card in Druid. Do I want to keep Wrath against Mage? Yeah. I want to kill their Tempo Mage minions.
For the wild.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright, that's really scary. It's probably going to have to be dealt with immediately instead of playing Shade. I was debating the other way around too, because this way it seems like Flamewaker, like I can't kill a Flamewaker actor, but then I realized he has a coin, so if I play Shade here and then he plays Flamewaker, coin, and then maybe like another spell because Sorcerer Apprentice, I'm just getting crushed, because then I still can't deal with Flamewaker pretty much. Well, I have the Wrath still, but the problem is my like Shade just dies, and it's too much of a tempo swing.
I serve the Fire Lord.
I assume this is just food for him, but you know, maybe it doesn't die here.
I'm sorry. They'll never know what hit them.
Where shall I strike?
I wonder.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Okay, makes sense. Not in a rush to kill this mad scientist because of Mirror Institute. Like all my minions right now, it gives them too much of a tempo swing. Whereas I can wait a little bit and maybe get better minions, like smaller minions like a zombie chow, or just turns where maybe it's a little bit easier for me. Okay, he's getting out the mirror entity. BJH Keeper, the BJH and trade Keeper, that's pretty good. The problem is I need the BJH. Also I can just Keeper and play Shade.
Time waits for no one.
I must safeguard the land.
I feel like he has too many tools. Like, it's not like he went for super fast all on opening. There's still like Flame Strike to worry about, and there's also like big minions like Archmage or Sylvanas or Rag. That's why I feel like this game is so hard for me right now. I'm actually gonna have to feed him Ancient here. Right, what if I Wall Growth into Force of Nature? So Wall Growth is counterspelled, Force of Nature actually seems pretty good.
Well played.
Just to play around random duplicate. I want to kill the weakest minion first. He's almost out of cards. I don't even want to give him 2 keepers over to, yeah, but both keeper and the other guy's scarier. Bad thing right now is he still has a mirror entity down though, so gonna have to give him a minion. I'd rather give him this. Well, this is like 5/5 and 3/5 Sludge Belchers around the same strength. Technically, this is a stronger minion Belcher anyways, but another thing is I need a card draw too. And also, this is 7, I have double 7 drops. Like, I can squeeze in Belcher with another minion in the same turn, potentially. Combo here. I guess there's... Wait, I can combo and BJH?
I've got the beast in my sights.
I don't feel like this is more risky, kind of. Because it taunts the whole thing, so... Comboing makes me not end the game as fast. It doesn't have Fireball, that's good.
I'll show them.
No secrets, I believe. Not 100% sure. Actually, no, that hero power wasn't right. Oops. That Innervate was useless. For some reason, I thought I could outrange his Fireball by doing it, but he can ping me every turn. I guess he has to decide whether to keep pinging me or pinging down the Big Game Hunter this way. I guess it doesn't matter because I have Ancient Lore. I should have saved it. Oops. I mean, I got an extra hero power, but it wasn't that relevant. I guess I get 1 more armor, but the rate should be better unless it's a breakpoint, so... And I like Savage Roaring here, because if I don't Savage Roar, I would have to trade my BJH. BJH is getting, like, 4 damage every turn. I should get 6 damage to turn Saboteur. And I just used my force anyway, so it's, I guess unless I top deck the second force, it's better because it forces an answer on the BGH, or BGH is going to do more damage in the long run. Okay, that's nice.
For the wild. Job done.
I actually like this better because I can lose a game if I play Rag and then my Rag, like, he plays a big minion, and then these two don't attack with haste. They don't have charge, so like I can control these attacks next turn. Whereas Rag, it's like uncontrollable, and also like I get kind of like some more damage in the long run potentially. Let me see. I'll probably just ignore that and go face though. But it's like since I can't do the damage with charge with these guys. Fireball's 10, 11. As long as I hero power, I should be okay.
For the wild. Job done.
Purple goes face. Could get pretty scary. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 5, 17. I'm off by 2 for the 50-50 lethal. And if I miss, I would kill Dr. Boom. So I have to kill the guy.
I wonder.
Gonna use this to absorb Boom bots. I have to attack first as well. Okay, good, I guess. Okay. I mean, at least I don't get to fireball range, so.
Well played.
Oh man, wow, scary. Well, I'm still outside fireball range. That's good. Actually, he's dead, right?
For the wild.
My magic will tear you apart.